Boundary waters in the winter? Again? What is going down, friends? You're watching Rob Pelton, and I am in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area, northern Minnesota. This is not really canoe season, but I'm joined by quite a few knuckleheads on this winter extravaganza, trekking across frozen lakes, through the boreal forests, and it's all frozen. Stay tuned and get ready. A rocking good time. It's getting pretty slushy. We're actually almost to camp, but ice and ice pack, even when it's really, really cold, it's very deceptive, because you could have 3 feet of snow and 8 inches of slush, like literal slush, before you get to ice. And it seems the closer you get to the shore, the more slushy it is. So in order to avoid soaking my mucklucks, because these are actually designed for super Arctic cold weather, they're not waterproof. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some loft, throw on my snowshoes, and hopefully I can stay on top of the slush. I am very glad I put on the snowshoes. About 5 steps later, I hit a big slush puddle and I didn't sink, which was really nice. But we are almost to camp. Made it to camp. It's about a mile hike in, and this particular campsite is pretty easy to get to, which was nice. Like I said, it got really slushy, but we're expecting really warm temps this weekend. When I say warm, I think tonight's going to be 8, and I think from here on out we don't even get to sub-zero. But it's supposed to top out like near 30 on Tuesday, which for this kind of trip is like, it's like tropical, you know? My sled, if you're curious, is literally just like a toboggan I bought from Fleet Farm. It's not even really designed for this, but I DIY'd it. Is it the best sled for this? Probably not. Maybe I'll change for next season. I don't know.
Could be better.
Could be better. And also, if you just want to let you know, I just have a cheap canvas tarp that just blankets everything and keeps everything in. Peel that off and, oh, son of a bitch. So I got my tent. I got a plastic bin that I can use for a chair, a table. I can store my food in here, things like that. I got a cooler, my sleeping pad, all my sleep stuff that's snow covered now. This is the basic layout of how I have my sled. Sans snow as a 15 seconds. In the hot tent, we have 3 hot tents on this trip. Buckley's got the Rockdamus by one Tigris. I have the Rock Fortress, and then Miyagi's got his homemade Taj Mahal Miyagi-Do gigantic hot tent that he made from Trailcraft. But my batteries ran out. We processed a ton of wood. We ate a little bit of food. Now I'm just kind of getting sleeping accommodations taken care of. But it got pretty warm in here for a little while. Snow came rolling in, and I hope I have enough charge on my phone to get a little bit more footage, because so far it's been pretty awesome. Okay, Good morning. 7:30. Camp activities has started. I can hear it. You could probably hear it. Ended up keeping the stove stoked all night, so it stayed fairly warm. It was nice. Really windy outside though, which is strange. But today's tasks, obviously, more firewood processing. Good Lord. I'll get some breakfast rolling. And then we're gonna go on a day hike, snowshoeing adventure and stuff. All right. It's windy, like not fun windy. The boys are in the big Miyagi Do. It's breakfast time.
Off my lawn.
We're in Buckley's Rock Damas hammock tent.
Hello, friends.
He's rocking the Superior Gear hammock. So this is awesome. If you want to get into hammocks and you don't want to worry about fidgeting and just for the sake of simplicity, Superior Gear hammocks with a built-in underquilt is the way to go.
It is.
But this is my buddy Buckley.
Hey guys.
Backpacking with Buckley. If you don't know who Buckley is, check out his YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description of this video.
Thanks, Rob.
First Boundary Waters winter trip. What do you think?
Rookie. I love it. These guys are tough. They did it at 27 below zero last year, and I am in tropical conditions comparatively. But the one thing I did not come prepared for is 3 feet of snow. So that will be the learning experience I will take from this trip. One of many.
And we're expecting some snow tonight into tomorrow as well. Going on a day hike, like I said.
Day hike?
Can be like 18 degrees and 20 degrees tomorrow, or 20 degrees today. I don't know.
Yep.
It's gonna be tougher side.
A bird at breakfast, so don't anybody be insulted when I don't hog down.
Breakfast is eaten.
Not ideal.
We're kind of getting stuff put away because we're gonna go on a day hike. There's some pictographs, some like caveman drawings, kind of like on this cliff face on North Hegman Lake. We're on South Hegman Lake, so it's probably about a mile and a half. It should be pretty cool, we're hoping. Here's the giant fire that we had going last night. We'll go get that stoked up again today. Then you can see the tents. The Miyagi Do. Buckley's there and mine's in the back. But it's gonna be warm today, like 18 or something like that. Which for here, that's like tropical. But the wind is picking up, the clouds are starting to roll in, and we are expecting a fairly significant amount of snow late this afternoon into tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get a move on, I guess. Snowshoe time! We just came across South Hegman. This is a portage, a very short portage or portage, depending how you want to look at it, to North Hegman, and then the pictographs are on the north side. So a portage, if you're wondering, it's basically a trail over land that connects two bodies of water in the boundary waters. They're measured in rods, and rods is roughly 16 feet, if you cared. I'd say we're probably halfway there. I can see right off the trail, there's a lot of slush. There's probably 2 feet of slush underneath us. But it's warm. It's like 25 degrees. I'm hot, I'm warm. Whew. I'm just glad it's not sub-zero and I'm sweating this much. But on the plus side, even if I was sweaty and cold, I do have my hot tent to get back to. That's one of the big advantages of those damn hot tents. petroglyphs. If you look up there, this seems to be a picture of a moose, probably a bobcat, a picture of a man, maybe some clouds. There's also directions on where the nearest Wendy's is.
All right, Buckley, you're gonna have to bend down a little bit. Chuck, you gotta be up because we're gonna be down in the front.
Up. You gotta be up.
Buckley down, halfway. Chuck, you're fine. Rob's gonna go down right there, and I'm gonna come down in front of him.
Like a squat.
Yeah, this is really good.
This place is pretty sweet. You have the frozen waterfalls, basically just from the runoff up top. It's not normally a waterfall. But the pictographs are really sweet. This is normally all water, so you can only really see them from a canoe. But, with the nature of the ice and snow, obviously it's all by foot. But the Boundary Waters Canoe Area, in the summertime, fall, winter, it's all just amazing out here. Just about back to the portage, to South Hegman Lake. It's about a mile hike from the portage of South and North Hegman Lake, and then about a mile along North Hegman Lake. But look at where I am. If you don't think this is beautiful, then we can't be friends.
Oh, hi friends. So we're going from North Hegman to South Hegman, and that's Mule's Crotch. Hope you guys enjoy.
Decided to take a detour. There's another campsite just north of where our campsite is. And I decided to, on the way back, check it out. So it's right on this point. Our campsite is way over there. I don't know if you see Buckley on his way to it, but our campsite's across the lake. And it's nice, it's a little smaller. But for summertime, this would be great for a canoe. Got a decently clean fire grate. A lot of space. So we could put like one big hot tent and a lot of hammocks in this spot. But yeah, this is a legit site. And all Boundary Waters canoe sites, designated canoe sites, they do come with a fire grate and also a pit toilet, a latrine, and it's back there somewhere. But yeah, that's what the Boundary Waters offers.
Hey, Rob. It's great.
Great. So we are rocking snowshoes, and snowshoes just increases your surface area, so your weight gets distributed more. So we're out in virgin snow here, and there's probably 3 feet of snow on this ice. But I don't know if you can see, we're only sinking a couple of inches because of the snowshoes. But snowshoes aren't all created equal. There are different weight ratings. The heavier you are, the bigger your surface area needs to be. My snowshoes are 25 inches long, and for these particular snowshoes, the MSR Lightning Sense, they're rated for like 220 pounds. When I have gear and I'm fully loaded out, I'm quite a bit more than that. So you can buy extensions, they call them tails, and it's up to 275 pounds. But it's getting deeper, and it's getting slushier. And we're back, and we are boiling, boiling hot. Whew. Holy moly. So my feet are soaked. Remember I said that these mucklucks, they're not waterproof because they're not designed for these warm temperatures. So the water did get in the boot, into the liner, and my feet are wet. So I'm gonna have to try to hover these over the fire and get these dry. I did bring extra socks, which is nice, and I always bring backup liners. So these are dry and these are warm. And the problem is, these aren't waterproof either. So I I can't really walk around camp. But I got a fire going back in the stove, and I hung up my socks. I'm gonna hang up the boots. It's probably gonna take a little while for it to warm up, but I think I'm stuck in here for a few minutes at least. But the day hike was nice. It was nice. Should have brought my Crocs. I found a solution.
Nice footwear.
Thank you.
4 cups of sugar.
So this is Miyagi's Miyagi-Do Taj Mahal. It's big. It's
Glory
functional.
Glory hole.
A lot of well thought out, features in this. And this is his first version, his first iteration of this. I can only see things getting, better and more refined. But it's impressive what he's got going on here. Even his stove system is pretty damn impressive. Let's take a closer look. All right, boots are not soaked anymore. They are damp inside, but I think with the combination of most of the water gone and just the heat generated by my foot, I think they'll dry out and I think they'll be just fine. So now, for like the past hour, I literally sat here and did nothing while everyone did all the chores because I don't have anything to protect my feet. And now I actually got to go do.
Everything else is fucking fuzzy behind you.
Hi.
Fires have such white smoke when they start. And they just kind of...
That's because there's a new poke. It's been an absolutely amazing time. Sun's going down. Sky is beautiful.
What about me?
It's just after 5:30. It's like 5:35. We're gonna get the fire raging up top there, and just enjoy the night. This is the last night, and we pack up and head back to reality tomorrow.
The biscuits and gravy.
No, I have not.
It's legit.
I haven't had really biscuits and gravy.
Sure.
That like a breakfast skillet.
Oh fuck no.
Like I would never eat it. It's all holy crap. That was impressive.
I'm talking about all the
Well, the crew is up and around. I can hear them tearing down out there. It's just after 8 o'clock. And it's snowing. It's like snowing. It's very, very windy outside. So, gonna pack everything up in here. Let the stove kill itself. That didn't sound right. Let the stove die out. Let the stove burn out. So that can cool down and we can get that out of here. And the very last thing we'll pack up is gonna be this tent. And it is full of ice and snow. So that's gonna be a treat when I get home. I'm gonna spare you the gory details of breaking down and show you this epic footage. And we're off and running. Just about when I come around this point here, the wind's gonna hit me. I didn't bring any goggles. I got sunglasses, but those are in the bottom of one of my bags, so that's not happening. Either way, it's gorgeous and brutal. definitely is windy, but we're in between two fairly big islands essentially on the lake, so it's swirling a lot in here. It's super windy up above. We get some gusts in here. Look at this wonderland. How much does it snow here? How much does it snow? Not that much. That about wraps it up. 3 days, 2 nights up here in the Boundary Waters. Warmer than last year, with its own sets of challenges as well. If you like these kinds of videos and you like, you know, the gear that goes along with these videos, the reviews on them, go ahead and hit subscribe, smash the like button, smash all that stuff, just smash everything. If you like these kinds of videos, adventure videos, backpacking videos, you know, all this awesome stuff outdoors, go ahead and subscribe right now, hit the like button, share this video. If you hit that little bell, it'll actually send you notifications every time I release a video, so you can be among the first to catch it. But I really appreciate you watching, appreciate all the support, and I have a warm car just ahead. We'll see you on the next one.